want to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail Qapla. That's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Important things are giving you peace.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a seaport planet. From now on, it's gonna be under one roof. You're gonna run it like a business. That means you're gonna make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall word, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to Bed Life for June 24th, 2022. June 24th, that is the day after Nephew Opray's birthday. Nephew Opray turned 2 years old yesterday on June 23rd, and although Mom Opray and Sister Opray couldn't be there in person, nevertheless, we watched him eat cake. He had all the cake he wanted, and then some. We watched over video as he had his fill of birthday cakes. He did not want me or anybody, I'm told, to sing him happy birthday. It apparently is a spot of contention. Kind of makes him kind of angry when people sing happy birthday to him. So I apparently, when he does take over Karoga, he's going to ban the singing of happy birthday, at least to him. That's his right. That is his right as God Emperor. If it is his choice, so shall it be done. Just be aware, people. Changes are coming. Changes are coming. Changes are coming today in terms of Supreme Court, and laws and nonsense going on, and not supposed to be cooperating on one side, but then they are, and then I don't know. Cats are sleeping with dogs, raising chickens. It's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. I don't know what's going on. I know I should have set up my web browser to work with the stream before I started, and of course I forgot. And once I started, I couldn't do anything about it. So let's get that fixed now. I will go. Let's see. Browser, Opera, Properties, Opera, Window. For some reason, OBS doesn't remember the exe file, even though I set it to remember the exe file. Okay, so we got that. We have Dear Bop, which we'll, of course, get to later. And there we go. Okay. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Let's of course go to the chat and say hello to everybody, because I see a lot of chats have come in. We even have a super chat. 47 Yorktown was first in the chat, says first Bach. John Araki says Obi-2 Kenobi, because he was second. And then John Araki gives $1 super chat, or gave $1 super chat. Thank you so much, John Araki. Let's, oh, sorry. No kissing Dax. No kissing Dax. Not Ryan Johnson says hello in Qapla. Hail Karoga. Hail Karoga to you. Richie Poole is saying he's fourth Bach. Let me get my tube set up so it's not completely off balance and annoying people. Hopefully, let's see. One day I won't need the oxygen again. Either I won't be able to stream, or I'll be all better. Either case, I won't need the oxygen. Something to look forward to. Richie Poole says 4 years ago, Bach. That may be for last week. Rock Solid Productions says no stream. Did Bird abort the landing? No, I'm streaming. I'm streaming. By the way, those people, even if you like emulators, Rock Solid Production actually put up a video today that helps even people who use emulators to play old school video games. A very nice Genesis controller that he evaluated was good stuff. USB or Sega plug, either one. Back in the day, John Araki with another $1 super chat. Got some Commander Shran. Back in the day, when we had a Commodore 64 and a Sega Master System, I could tell that the Commodore and the Sega had the same joystick plug, layout of the wires. It was the same wire for both. Now, for the joystick on the Commodore, there was only up, down, left, right, and one button, I believe. Whereas on the Master System, there was up, down, left, right, and 2 buttons. At least 2, maybe also a third. So I found that I could use the one, the Sega on the computer, but not the computer on the Sega, unfortunately. Now you got, then they went to Genesis. Then Genesis went from 3 buttons to 6. I think they actually went to 8 at some point. It was crazy. It's crazy. Now I've got fucking 15. I don't even know if you guys can see it, but your typical
Who's been holding up the
Xbox.
damn elevator?
John Araki with another super chat. Thank you, John Araki. Another $1, but you've got Picard, Locutus of Borg. So now I've got so many buttons I can't even remember what they all do. Anyway, don't worry about it. Pop Culture Curator says, hello, guys. Hello, Pop Culture Curator. He says, Qapla Bird of Prey. Hope you're doing well. With the Supreme Court decision about guns, are we going to get to see the pistol packing Mamo Prey? With the Supreme Court decision, are we going to get to see you packing a pistol? Mamo Prey's all for it. The only problem is that she doesn't really leave the house, so it's going to be hard. Unless we can get somebody into the house to show off some pistols. I bet home-to-home gun sales would be a thing. It would be like Uber, but for gun sales. Gunner. We'll call it Gunner. I just needed somebody to make me an app and somebody to handle the business side, somebody to handle the technical side. I'll be CEO, and we'll all be good. And I can go around wheelchair. Yeah, I'm showing guns off. Thank you, New York State. Don't mess with my business. Mom will probably handle the accounting. Thomas is beginning tonight is a 100% off sale on everything in Democrat cities. I'm in a Democrat city, Thomas. One of the worst Star Trek episodes ever, and one of the greatest Orville episodes ever. Yes, okay, that we will talk about tonight. Definitely one of the worst Treks, and I don't know about the greatest Orville because there were some really good ones, but certainly the greatest of this season. The greatest of this season. I actually was, I mean, there was a lot to decompress from this episode. Some of it, you know, kind of not quite what we were expecting. I was talking over with Mama Prey, and, you know, she knows that Seth MacFarlane is a big time Hollywood liberal. But, you know, some of what she got out of the episode, she actually questioned this. But I was like, no, he is. So I was like, I was like, that's it. The beauty of the way he writes things is that, you know, people can get out of it what they want. And John Araki with another $1 super chat. And he got Captain Kirk. No shame in getting Captain Kirk. But it's not kissing Dax. It's not kissing Dax, John Araki. If you want kissing Dax, you're going to have to spend another $1. Another $1 for kissing Dax. I don't know. If you get it, just think of that. I'm not saying that this is gambling. I'm saying that it might give you a high like gambling if you actually got kissing Dax, except you don't get your money back in either case. So it's more like I'm gambling with your money. So please keep sending me your money. Thank you. Yeah, 100% off sale. Kronos is in the house. Says, oh no, Bird's gonna splat. Welcome, Kronos. Oh, for those of you who watched my surprise morning stream on the Birdo Prey 5X channel, Birdo Prey 5X channel this morning, I was playing Call of Duty for the first time in a long time with audio, just for people who wanted to watch. There was no shame. John Araki with another $1 super chat, but again misses the kissing Dax because it's like a 1 in 30 chance to get kissing Dax by super chat. It's like 1 in 5 to get her with a donation, but 1 in 30 with a super chat. You play the odds. You play what you have. Anyway, this morning I was playing Call of Duty Warzone, and I got a plane that I actually kept up for like 30 seconds. And then I landed back at I crashed. But then I spawned back at the exact same plane, and the plane was there again. The second time I got up in the plane, and I lasted maybe half as much as I did the first time. Then the third time, I didn't even get off the ground. I crashed before I took off. None of this was intentional, mind you. And then after that, they stopped spawning me with a plane. So that was it. I was screwed. What do we got? Thomas is, yeah, I read. Kronos is the final before the final countdown. John Araki again with Captain Kirk. This time yelling, Khan, you're gonna have to come down here, Khan. You're gonna have to come down here. I cannot come down there as we are not filming the movie at the same time. I hope Khan sounds like a vampire. That's all I can do. It's the final before the final countdown. Thomas says hi to Kronos. Kronos says hey to Thomas. Oh my God. Kronos says Bird is going to be late. I don't think I was. Thomas says that's a stupid question. Kronos says, well, duh, I'm just a robot. John Araki says hashtag steal Bird's garbage. Thank you. Thank you. Richie Poole is in the house. Kronos, it's another final countdown. Kronos says, son of a bitch. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47. Yorktown. Aravic Saunders in the house. Qapla, Aravic Saunder. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Berto Prey 5 and chat. Greetings, Mike Richards. 47 Yorktown says howdy to Kronos. What does this look like? Wow. This is one ugly mug here. Huh. Definitely the wrong angle. Definitely the wrong angle for you guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know how you even put up with this. I would have changed the channel in disgust. Prometheus Saves donated $1.49, and Prometheus Saves Us All was trying to get Kissing Dax. Instead got Zoidberg. John Araki with another $1 super chat, trying to bring out the win, but got the Enterprise shooting a Klingon bird of prey. So close. I want you, John Araki. I so want you to get this. But you've got to meet me halfway. You got to meet me halfway. You got to put in another $1. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. You have put in more than enough. I will. You know what? Let's not force anybody to go broke tonight. Let's give them what they want. There you go. There you go. I should have done that earlier. I apologize. I forgot I have that option. Damn thing is broke. Donated $1.49 and got Zoidberg too. Wow. I don't think it's broken, but it's just luck. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes yeah. There it is. There it is. No one donated $1.49 and got us Kissing Dax. It actually came through. And it says the owner of my company can go outside and play hide and go fuck himself. Thank you, no one.
Up the damn elevator.
And then we got Captain Fandom Nerd with $1 donation. And John Araki with another $1 super chat. Thank you guys. Hope you guys got it. You guys got Kissing Dax. And you can thank the no one. You can thank no one for that. No one said the owner of my company can go outside and play hide and go fuck himself. What a cheery person that must be. Where are we? Kronos is bird of prey. How is your snuggle buddy these days? I don't know what you're talking about, Kronos. You mean the snuggler? I haven't spoken to her, since she moved back to Australia or wherever she was going. I forgot. I have no idea. But Mamo Frey told me that. she was moving to Australia. If I knew she was from Australia. Yeah, it is where she was from. I don't remember her telling me that's what she was doing. It's very possible she did, because I'll be honest, I wasn't paying much attention to what she was saying. Couldn't have cared. Couldn't have cared any less. Wasn't paying her to talk. It's not toxic. I'm just being honest. If Stays had hire a professional talker, I wouldn't have bothered. That's not her job. I have plenty of women willing to talk to me. That wasn't what I needed. Kronos says, "Hail, who gives a shit a stand?" I'm sure the people who live there give a shit. Gorilla's random thoughts says Qapla, oh Qapla, Gorilla. Kronos misses Space Invaders. So do I. No one donated another $1.49 and says better odds of kissing Dax from Streamlabs. Effers. My company's owner is an ignorant F-stick who likes Discovery, Picard, Lower Decks, and doesn't understand website development. He's possibly Turdistani as well. Wow. That's so many questions. So many questions. But I hope you can find it to, I don't know, your company's owner. Well, hopefully you can bring wisdom to your company's owner. Smarten him up a little. Get back at him. Mama Price says, get back at him by not accepting your paycheck. I don't think. John Araki says, hashtag bed life, New Horizons. We could talk some New Horizons. Arabic Saunders says, hi to Gorilla's random thoughts. Chrono says, Qapla world. Mr. Londell says, Qapla, Qapla. Mr. Londell. Mike Richards says, Kronos, did the Space Invader get by on you? I don't like, well, I do like, but I don't like having to keep an extra life. So in Space Invaders, you can get the double ship. You know, they come and they impound your ship, and then you've got to destroy the ship that tractor beamed your ship, and then you get the ship back, but it's not the same ship. It becomes a double ship. That's the whole point of playing the game. Nobody plays that game for any other reason. Kronos says, oh, Qapla, it's bird. Words and Pictures says, Qapla, bird of prey, good to see you. Good to be here. Glad you are here. Words and Pictures. Kronos says, happy birthday. Yes, to Nephew O'Prey. John Araki says, inflation continues. 1 turd coin is now equal to 0.005 rounds. Arabic Saunders says, he's got the right idea. I hate when people sing happy birthday to me. Well, there you go. I guess you voted for Nephew O'Prey. Who said Karoga elections weren't fair? Not me. Nor did any of the people I imprisoned. None of them said it. The who? Who said I imprisoned anyone? I don't know what you're talking about. Imprison those people. Thank you. Arabic's on, yeah. Kronos is bird of prey. So Karoga gonna be like North Korea when Charlie O'Prey takes over? No, it's kind of like North Korea now. It's gonna be like North Korea when Kim Jong, whatever the hell his name is, kissing Dax again. again, and another post by no one says, you have to be willing to listen to those who are experts in their fields to learn. But when you're such an arrogant fuckstick that you think you know everything, even when you can't operate your iPhone, you're clearly too stupid for your own good. Having never had an iPhone, I don't want to, but I can imagine. I can imagine what you mean. Words and Pictures says banning singing on birthdays is very Kurogan. You're teaching him well. Thank you. Kronos says no difference in his opinion. Kronos says, I wish I could sing for Bird. You can, Kronos. Just get a microphone. You could sing almost any day. Richie Poole says, Dear Bop. We'll be getting to Dear Bops. Kronos says, bop, bop. Kronos says, are you off balance? You're off balance. I am. I actually am off balance. I've got the whole camera tilted at like 30 degrees this way, that way, that way. Yeah. Otherwise I'd be leaning over the other way. Could you tell? I'm surprised you could tell. Rockside Productions, are you drunk? That video went live Tuesday, not today. The Genesis? Something went live today. I got the email this morning. I watched it. Thomas Bott says, wait, Rock Solid supports emulators now? Yes, he does. Plug it in, says Kronos. Kronos says, aren't emulators cheating? No. Rock Solid says, Thomas, clearly Bird of Prey is drunk because he thought Tuesday's video went live today. I got the notification today in my email. I just assumed it was today's video. Kronos, up, up, left, down. No. It's up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, BA, start. Or select start. Yeah, select start. Yes, Kronos, that's it. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select start. Hakeem is here. Hello, Bird and all. Hope everyone is doing well today. Thank you, Hakeem. Hope you are well. Kronos says hey to Hakeem. Rock Solid says all buttons lead to Bird of Prey crashing. That's probably true. That is probably true. Arabic Sander is hailing pop culture. Curator LDG is in the house. Says bed life. Welcome LDG. Kronos says Mamo Prey with guns. Nice. Yvette says hello. Hello, Yvette. Hope you're still doing well. Thomas Potts says Mamo Prey needs a rocket launcher. She does. And Sassy. Sassy will operate with a see Sassy with a helmet on and a little calculator and a phone calling in directions to Mamo Prey where she needs to aim. I see it.
That's my one problem.
Yes.
Aiming.
Oh, aiming. Aiming is a problem for Mamo Prey. Chrono says, I would like a Mamo Prey gun tail. I don't know if there's a Mamo Prey gun tail. Oh, of course there's a gun tail, she says. Oh, it's up to Mamo Prey. It's a very short one. Well, when you get a chance, Kronos would like one. Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey, then go out tonight and get us some PS5s since Rock Solid won't. I wish I could, Thomas, but I bet they're all going to be gone by the time the mobs go into all the stores and ransack them. You know, the people who work at the stores aren't going to leave the PS5s in the stores for their friends to come back later to take. They're just going to take them out now, give them to their friends, and then tell their friends where to get something else. Why are they rioting? Because of Roe versus Wade.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was the gun.
No, they're not rioting because of guns. They're rioting over Roe versus Wade. It doesn't matter that New York's already protected. It doesn't matter that New York already has legal abortion. I saw Nancy Pelosi on the TV today telling me that this was Trump's fault, and that the Supreme Court justices lied to Congress, and that they all lied, and it's Trump's fault. And for some reason, it's not okay to say what really happened on January 6th, but it's perfectly okay to just make up lies about what didn't happen. All the other days Nancy Pelosi was in Congress, that's okay. But anyway, somebody should really go after her. If spreading fake news is a problem, they should figure out where it goes. Speaking of spreading fake news, the Orville was on the other day, and hey, how could they have been? They couldn't have tried to be more relevant to today's news. Surely this was written before anyone had a clue Roe versus Wade was being overturned. And one of the main things in this last episode is abortion. Not on Earth, because on Earth it's considered a liberal utopia. So they don't even question that it's illegal on Earth. They're trying to make fun of another planet. And so there's just the Earth way or the highway, according to Captain Mercer, which is bullshit. You would think a future society, there would be no need for abortion. Okay? Why would there be abortions in either Star Trek or the Orville? There wouldn't be. There wouldn't be abortion because they would have perfect, whatever that's called, birth care, whatever. There would never be any unwanted pregnancies. So there would be no abortion. Okay? And Mercer or Seth MacFarlane doesn't even acknowledge this. Okay? He just had to say, we don't have abortions on Earth anymore because we practice whatever the fuck it's called. Family planning or whatever. He's like, we have perfect family planning, so we don't have, there just isn't a need for abortion on Earth anymore. He could say, he said, but by law, we could still have one if the need arose. But it's very annoying. It's very annoying. Because if you want to argue it, I'd argue it all fucking night. All night. Is there abortion in the Union? Is there abortion in the 24th century Star Trek? The real Trek. I would argue every up and down, left and right. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. Okay. Now they have perfect. You can probably get a pill, or as a male, just have your parts turned off, so you can't impregnate a woman, and a woman probably has a pill or something she can do so she has zero chance of getting pregnant. And I'm not talking 99.999%, but total 0% chance. And if by chance she does get pregnant, her bed probably tells her in the morning, they're like, oh, by the way, we noticed that you're pregnant now. Did you mean for that to happen? And if not, the bed just takes care of it. And nobody knows. There's nothing to deal with. It's just, there's nothing. That's it. That's and it stops. That's how it works in the future. Okay. No?
No.
That's not how it works in the future?
No.
You mean the bed waits for 14 weeks and then says, hey, in the 15th week when it's finally not legal? No? Oh, they've abolished all sexual intercourse? I mean, there's definitely Star Trek episodes where they've talked about sexual intercourse. So it clearly isn't abolished. Huh? Oh, it's a dream? It's a dream. Okay. Oh. Yeah. So that's it's actually something I haven't considered all that much. Would there be abortions in the future? And the honest answer is no. Nobody wants abortion. Even the people who are pro-abortion, for the most part, unless they're crazy, aren't pro-abortion. They're pro-choice, right? Pro-choice. So okay. So you want the choice, but I would say 9 out of 10 people who want the choice still aren't saying that they want people to have abortions. It's a last ditch thing. But if it's, they want it to be legal in case. They want it to be legal in case. And here's my phone saying, stop talking about abortions on YouTube. Hello. Hello. I hung up. It also said it was probably a spam. And another kissing Dax. Joe Biden, $1.49, says, I am ordering all states to ignore the illegal decision by the Supreme Court on their decision today. I can't remember what it was, but I am told this piece of paper to complain about. Anyway, I need to get ready for my dinner with my friend, Jedi Bill. Congratulations, Jedi Bill, on having dinner with President Joe Biden. I hope you enjoy it. And thank you for another kissing Dax treat. It was appreciated. Hakeem says that was a great Orville. It felt like it should have been the first episode. Absolutely. If that had been the first episode, that would have been a big it would have helped. It would have helped. Let's say that. Although last week, I think they made it very clear that it had been 2 years. It was 2 years since the first season. So this is if there was any doubt that 5 years didn't progress in the show, it was all confirmed last week, because it was 3 years since the first season, 2 years since the first. So 1, 2, third year. That was it. I was surprised. They didn't put 1 year at least. But no, it's clear. This is the third season for all practical purposes. Gorilla's random thoughts is we need to hollow program the Krill had. We need to hollow program the Krill had. Which program was that? Aravic Saunders says, good evening to Yvette. Kronos says, $1 isn't what it used to be 10 seconds ago. It's true, Kronos. It's not. Can we get linking Odo? No, Aravic. I don't believe there's a linking Odo. Kronos says, sing it. I like the gambler. Rock Solid says, Thomas Potts, I am out of white filament right now, but if you want for PS5, I'll send you one. If you want a PS5, I'll send you one. Oh, don't take it. There's no insides. There's no insides. I got bamboozled. I thought I was going to have a working PS5. Kronos is bored like the... No. Oh, that's not what I said. Oh, man. I'm a ways back. Bird crash? No way, says Kronos. Preaches? Pre-crashes. No, it wasn't a pre-crash. Rock Solid says, Thomas, I'm serious. I'll make you one. That's very nice of you. Rock Solid. Kronos says, Khan wasn't a vampire. Just a dink. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, laughing actually hurting. I'm sorry it's hurting you, Kronos, but I'm happy you're laughing. Thomas says, Rock Solid, but I want a working one. You see, there's always a catch. There's always a catch. You want a PS5 or you want a working one? You can't get both. Well, who said both? I just want a working one. Well, you can't get that either. Son of a bitch. Rock Solid says, I can't do that. Yeah, you see? This is what I'm working with. Captain Fandom Nerd says, greetings, Qapla, Captain Fandom Nerd. Kronos says, John is sticking dollar bills into Birdo Prey's panties. Oh. If only I was that type of woman. Kronos says, wow, dance, bird. Dance. Kronos says, pole dance, Birdo Prey. Words and pictures is clapping. Kronos says, nerd, Captain Fandom Nerd, you are alive. What are the chances? LDG never, the nerve of his rocks. The nerd of his rocks? Rock Solid? Dan Ben says, hi, Qapla, Dan Ben. Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey, I thought Fang Fang was your cuddle buddy. No Fang Fang. Kronos is your snuggle buddy, fled to Australia. I don't say fled. I think she said she was moving back home. She said things were so much cheaper in New York City. I was like, oh my God, how could that be possible? Kronos says, no snip snip. I hear Mama pray, wish for a tail. She says she has one. Kronos can't hear anything. Whenever you're ready. Rock Solid says, Bird of Prey is drunk again. You don't get an extra ship in Space Invaders. That's Galaga. Okay. Is there really any difference? Kronos says, cheers. Captain Fandom Nerd says, belated happy birthday to Nephew O'Fray. Triple Dax weekend. Absolutely. I am gonna. Camera's off. The Mama Prey is up.
Hi all. Hope everyone's having a good day or evening or whatever it is. So this is my gun tail. Well, actually, I have two gun tails. But the first one, this was before Bird or Sis O'Prey were born. Dad O'Prey and I were upstate in Caroga at the house, and he was teaching me how to shoot. He had a target across the road on the barn. Now, we're shooting across the road, but we could see in all directions. There were no cars or people or anything like that. Anyway, this is the short story. I don't know how many times I tried. not only didn't I hit the target, I didn't even hit the barn. Now, you can't hit the broadside of the barn. No, that's me. So I don't think a gun law would make any difference to me because I have no aim. No aim. But that's my short gun story. The other stories aren't, they're actually a little dangerous. I thought about this just recently. And I said, I have stepped in between people that had guns aimed at someone else. And I don't know, the good Lord must have been looking after the idiot that I was. But the first time, my father had a bar, and it could get pretty rough in there, but no one really ever pulled a gun. And no one ever really pulled a gun on my father, except this one fool. But the way he did it, nobody else, it was a full bar of people. No one else could see it. He pulled it like down low, and me being short, you know. I was standing like on the outside of my father, and I see this gun come out of this guy's like bottom of his jacket. And I just stepped right in front of it between this guy and my father. My father didn't see the gun. He obviously wouldn't let me stand there. And I just said the guy's name. I said, you don't really want to do this. Look at all those people between you and the door. And apparently just the way I stepped over it, and the people in the bar knew something was going on, but didn't know what. And like when I spoke, it brought attention, and they just, people behind him just grabbed the guy and the gun and threw him in the street. But I thought about it. I said, it was really dumb.
They threw him in the street with his gun?
No, they took the gun
Oh,
and threw
okay.
him in the street.
I know they
No,
said,
no,
they
no.
said him out.
No, they threw him out. No, they took the gun. And the second time was when I was robbed in the store. For one of my brief careers, I thought I could run a small grocery store in a non-English speaking neighborhood. And me not being Spanish speaking, it really didn't work out too well. But that had not really much to do with it. But one bright, sunny April morning, in fact, it was like the first nice spring day that year. And I had the front door like held open with like a rope tying the door to something. And there were kids in the front of the store playing. It was Easter break. And somebody, I didn't know, excuse me, one guy walks in and walks to like the back of the store where the milk case was. And a second guy walks in and starts to close the door. And I went, no, leave it open. And then I realized that the first guy had come in, went to the back of the store, and took the worker that was putting milk into the milk case, and he's bringing him up front with a gun pointed at him. And he shoves him behind the counter, and I'm behind the counter, and again, I step over between the gun and the guy. And I said, leave him alone. He only works here. It's my store. Shoot me. I'm really not too bright, you know?
Yeah, I didn't hear that part of the story.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was the guy Jay that
But I
lived
yeah.
lived a couple of houses down. Not Hector. Jay. Hector was off that day, conveniently.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. But anyway, nobody got shot. I lost all the money. Closed the store up soon after. But, well, not actually soon after. I mean, it didn't do well from that day on. I didn't close it up till September.
Couldn't do well if you didn't order any.
Yeah, well,
It was pretty much.
yeah, the robbery really.
Realized it was not it was not worth putting more money into.
Right. Well, that's a whole other story. But I don't know why. I just felt I can understand defending my father. And I really am wondering why it just didn't seem right that, in fact, he was only working there for like the day. Oh, well. The Mama Praise gun stories.
Mama Pray, I guess, likes to get between the gun and that's possible target.
I don't like it, and
But we do it.
I do. Oh, and if somebody came in here, oh shit, I would be between you and them. So
Oh, you understand.
I can't say I'd never do it again.
15 different things I've thought of that would hit the person.
Oh yeah, you have plenty of things here to hit the person with.
You know,
Okay,
not the most sassy.
now let's talk about happier things.
Nephew praise.
Nephew Praise birthday, yes.
You're a very happy grandmother.
I am. I am a very happy grandmother. And they're having a party tomorrow at a pool club right near her house. So I really hope that they have a great time. It looks like it should be.
Nice weather, 86 degrees and sunny.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure she'll video us in at some point.
yes.
And I hope they don't sing happy birthday and upset them.
Right.
Okay, bye guys.
I'm gonna pray
What?
okay. I don't know. I thought there's a wire caught.
Is there?
I think I'll be okay.
Huh?
Another spam. Hello? Hello? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm actually calling about your property here at 6549 Alford Way. And I just want to ask
What's the address?
to sell your property.
Can you tell me the address? Can you tell me the address again?
Yeah, 6549 Alford Way.
6540. That's Montgomery County. Montgomery County. Montgomery County. Georgia. Hold on.
Yeah. So, is this your property?
I could get you in there for 75,000. You know, for a look.
Oh, I see. Or currently occupied.
I can get them out if you need me to.
Oh, I see. All right, may I ask again what's your asking price for this?
75,000. Yes.
Okay, 6548 Alford Way, right? At Lithonia, Georgia.
I'm not 100% sure where in Georgia, but that's the only address I have for Georgia.
Oh, I see. All right, okay. So yeah, Harold, just keep the lines open so we can call you back. Okay?
Oh yeah, we'll keep it open. We'll keep the light on. Don't brush your heart.
Have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.
Yo, we don't sell to New Yorkers. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she heard the last part. Anyway. Oh, Mama Bray was up for that. Oh, well.
What?
Nothing. I had your picture up while I was talking to the nice lady. That's cheap for New York. Yeah, I should have gone a little higher. I don't know what she was looking for though. She was surprised. 75,000 took her back. I thought she was going to say she was looking for 750,000. I'm like, oh, do you want to buy something in New York? What a microphone, says Kronos. What's a microphone? You have a microphone, Kronos. Carlo Albanese, hail Caroga. Qapla, Carlo Albanese. Good to see you. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz is in the house. Says Qapla, bird of prey. Hail, kissing Dax. Absolutely. Dave G Sound is in the house. Qapla, Dave G Sound. I'm so far behind. Probably half these people are gone and other people are here. Rock Solid Productions is bird of prey. Genesis. That video went live Tuesday. I see what you did there. Genesis went live Tuesday. Kronos says, what day is today? Why, it's Friday, Kronos. By the way, thank me, Bird. It's Friday. Also, you can also pledge your allegiance to me by pledging allegiance to Avis, since Avis is also means bird in Latin, apparently. So the Krill, they basically worship me as well. Roxanne says, bird of prey lies, YouTube no longer sends notification. I got a fucking email from somebody, okay? Or I hit it under my notifications. Somehow I got notification. LDG is, I don't know. He has obviously broken his fingers. He doesn't know what he's hitting. Kronos says LDG is German. I don't think he is. Mike Richards says give Sassy a laser beam. You know, I used to, no, I never let Sassy chase a laser beam because I was afraid for her eyesight. I'm sorry. Now a cat I would chase, you know, cats have been proven to love chasing laser beams. But Sassy, I was always afraid if I got too close to her eyes. However, if somebody were to break down the door, first it would take them a while, so I'd be ready. But the first thing they would have to contend with is have eye protection, because they would have several ultra high green laser beams aimed at their eyes, and they're just going to go blind. So yeah, they'll have a gun, but they're going to have to do it. You shoot blind. There's also hornet spray. Let me tell you, hornet spray, deadly weapon. I mean, accidental release. Whoopsie. I'm just, you know, protecting my castle. Do not try to enter Caroga illegally. Kronos is lolling. Dave G Sound says Jagas. LDG is gut. He's gut. Gorillas, Random Thought says we will put a stand and scope on a rocket launcher. John Araki says sassies with freaking laser beams on their freaking heads. That's all I wanted were a bunch of beagles with freaking laser beams on their freaking heads. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz says Mama Prey needs a cannoli launcher to feed feed bird of prey and nephew of prey. Kronos in the tomb of, I assume, Janie's got a gun. Mama Prey's got a gun. The whole world's come undone. John Araki says sassies. Yeah, sassies. With freaking laser beams. John Araki says mob rule of tonight. Bird approved. Actually, I do not approve of mob rule. Only bird rules. Dogs with freaking laser beams. It's Karoga's fault. Mike Richards sighs. Kronos says Maxine Waters looks like a zombie. You know, I have to say that after seeing Nancy Pelosi on the news this morning, I have to say that the krill as a race are more attractive than Nancy Pelosi. Okay? The ugliest krill in the TV show yesterday is more attractive than Nancy Pelosi. And they probably spend less money on the krill makeup than Nancy Pelosi spends on her own. Just to make her look human. I don't want to be mean. I was saying how ugly I was. I admit it though. That's the thing. I'm okay with saying how ugly I am. I don't buy like the entire African GDP of makeup to try to make myself look like something I'm not. Mama Bray says I'm handsome. That's what I'm going to put on my shirt. Mama Bray says I'm handsome. Dan Ben says, I heard about that abortion thing in America on the news. Oh, good for you, Dan. Kronos says, is this a Birdo rant time? Jedi Bill says, hail Birdo Bray, Qapla, brother warrior, and hail Karoga. Hail to you, Jedi Bill. Jedi Bill, I already saw you got some patriotic karaoke set up for the 4th of July. Good for you. Alexa, play notification. Sorry.
One notification from Amazon. U.S. National Weather Service has issued an air quality alert for this.
Air quality alert. That's the worst alert. It is the worst alert. I thought it would be a severe thunderstorm or something. Kronos is all night long. Billy Joel song leads to some abortions. Wow. No, he didn't say that at all. I made that up. He said all night long leads to some abortions. And then Kronos asked separately, hey, Bill, is that a Jedi? I don't know where. I guess it's Billy Joel and Phil Jedi. Never mind. Never mind me. Dan Ben says Orville had a storyline with the planet of males, and it turned out there were females that weren't welcome. They changed the sex of the baby. Yes, this is true. Carlos says, the sex helmets. LDG says, yeah, now they have to use glowing physic beads to rip, like Trip used. Now they have to use glowing psychic beads like Trip used. John Araki says, in Trek, they just beam fetuses into the pattern buffer and lock it in a diagnostic cycle. Oh my God, they probably do. It's the Mbenga device. Carlo Albanese says, life always finds a way. Kronos says, can I beam into 10 women? Kronos. Dan Van says, I don't like the episode with Deanna Troy as a child and it grows up really quickly. No, it wasn't one of my favorites either. Kronos says the Bork Queen is a what? John Araki says to prevent overpopulation, always remember to spay and neuter. Is that your Kronos? To spay and neuter your Turdistanes. Always remember to spay and neuter your Turdistanes. Gorilla's Random Thoughts says tomorrow is drunk trivia night at 6 p.m. Central. Gorilla, I really want to try to make it to a drunk trivia night. Where is it? Is it your channel? Although I don't know. It's 6 Central. It's kind of late for me. Kronos says I have been spayed and neutered for some reason because they told me to, Kronos. Carlos says Earth Year or Galactic. Kronos says is Avis still a thing? It is. Kronos says vertebrae. What? No, it was my phone. Kronos' vertebrae is slow on the catching up of the chats. Please chat more. Thomas Potts with the link. What's this link? Tweet with replies. Amazon's Alexa assistant will be able to mimic any person's voice after hearing a short audio clip. Amazon markets the tech as a way to remember a deceased family member? What? This is fake. This has got to be fake news. This has to be fake news. Amazon wants to give their Alexa a chance to sound like their grandmother or anyone else. Grandpa, order toilet paper. This can't be real. No, this can't be real. Is this real? Michael Gentry has subscribed. Qapla, Michael. I hope you're watching. Or perhaps you're watching my Star Trek Strange New Worlds review. I got to check this out. I have to check. I've got to check this out. Amazon Alexa sound like anyone. Amazon has a plan to make Alexa mimic anyone's voice. Holy crap. Could soon speak in a dead relative's voice, making some feel uneasy. Did you miss the sound of a dead relative's voice? Well, fear not. Amazon unveiled a new feature in the works for its virtual assistant. Alexa can read out loud in a deceased loved one's voice based on a short recording of the person. While AI can't eliminate the pain of loss, it can definitely make their memories last, said Rohit Prasad, a senior vice president, head of scientists for Alexa. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I guess it's something, but does this mean I can use someone else's voice?
That's what I'm thinking. It's
You
get a phone call.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to be able to type a script, then put a voice to it, and then put it on YouTube. In a video played at the event, Amazon Echo Dot, Alexa, can Grandma finish reading me The Wizard of Oz? Okay, Alexa's voice responded. Instead of Alexa's voice reading the book, it's the kid's grandma's voice. We had to learn to produce high-quality voice with less than a minute of recording. We are unquestionably living in the golden era of AI, where our dreams and science fiction are becoming a reality. Indeed, the feature immediately drew comparisons to fictional depictions of technology, but one's more bleak than what Parad was likely referencing. Like Black Mirror, the dystopian television series, featured an episode where comparable technology was deployed. Reaction on Twitter ranged from creepy to morbid to no, as many online expressed unease at the feature that brings a voice back from the dead. The feature is still in development, and Amazon would not say when it might publicly launch, but its preview comes at a moment when cutting-edge capabilities of artificial intelligence are under close scrutiny. In particular, debate amongst researchers sharpened about what is known as deep fakes. Video or audio is rendered with AI to make it as pure as this is from someone who did or said something that never happened. It also comes shortly after Google engineer sparked controversy for arguing the company's sophisticated chat box communicate as if it was sentient, a claim that did not have the support of the AI research community, but nonetheless underscores the freakishly human-like communication skills. Oh my God. What if your dead relatives started calling you from weird numbers and then started trying to sell you real estate? Oh, Timmy, it's your grandma. Timmy, do you want to buy a house? I have one for sale for $75,000 in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, Timmy, that's just because your grandmother never said the words Atlanta, Georgia into the Amazon device. Don't fear. Your grandma wasn't allowed to ever go to Atlanta, Georgia. I have no reason why, because they were a New Yorker. Big tech companies are increasing studying AI's impact on society. Why is this says Mars? It has nothing to do with Mars. Oh my God. I am shocked. I think this is going to be one of those days where I don't catch up on the chat. Captain Phantom Nerds has clipped that. If only I was that kind of woman. Cronus is woo you a tail. Johnny Rocky, hashtag salt-free living. Yep. Carlo Albanese gives a hug to Mamo Prey. Kronos likes his salt. I understand. John Rocky says the power is mop compels you. The power of mop compels you. Kronos says, hey, Mamo Prey. And he's two gun tails. Jedi Bill throws out Mamo Prey emojis. Nephew of Prey and Sassy. Words and pictures says Mamo Prey gun tails. Wow. Mamo Prey locked and loaded. Ripley stand aside.
There were 50 people behind you. You have to be careful. Not the ones that being careful.
John Araki says mop is slick. I missed. 2 miles down the road, her enemy drops. Cronus says Mamo Prey is actually a sniper. John Rocky says Mamo Prey taught John Warwick everything he knows. Fireworks. Just checking my phone. Okay, I gotta skip ahead, looking for just the oranges. Oh, antiderivative Jill. I can't skip antiderivative Jill. Hi, I'm listening while driving. Thank you, antiderivative Jill. And words and pictures says Mamo Prey, you're a brave woman, a real life heroine. Mamo Prey says she's stupid. You're not stupid. You're not stupid, Mamo Prey. Captain Fandom Nerd says, oh my god, Bird of Prey, lol. This, I think, is when I was on the phone. Chrono says, Friday. It's not Sunday. Sunday. The day that Bird of Prey 5 might eat the out-of-date spam that Mom will pray save for him. Dan Ben says Friday, and he puts out French fries. And now I'm hungry for French fries. Dan Ben says something else. And I lost where I was. Shit. Where did I go? Depends on the distance. What everything he knows. Gorilla's random thoughts says you gotta F with them, Bird. I did. Captain Phantom Nerd says hello to Andrew to Jill. Oh, there, okay. There we were. Later. Captain Phantom Nerd says baseball hail on Kuroga. Thanks. Fish and chips, Governor. Oh, Chrono says fish and chips day. Dan Ben says my last comment was based on an image you can't put in an Instagram story. Chrono says, wow, Bird of Prey, you know Aerosmith. I have a varied background. I know some particular songs. I thought Janie's Got a Gun. I didn't think that was Aerosmith, though. Captain Fandom Nerd says Friday. Chronos says, please, no spoilers on the Orville. I will do my best. Chronos. I'll do my best. Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey, the Alexa thing is real. They have tested it. I believe you now, Thomas. Chronos says, dang drunks. Dan Van says, no, it's not real. We live in a holodeck. Lol. That could also be true. Chronos says, so Alexa could sound like Bird. Yeah, what the hell is up with that? Dan Van says, you should make Alexa do Star Wars and Star Trek sound. I mean, I honestly, what's to stop me from buying, 8 or 10 Alexas, setting them all up to be various, sound like, I can play each of them sound clips from the original series, and I could have my own audio, so I could put together a radio show or something of the original series, and I could have something done in Spock's voice, in Kirk's voice, and Uhura's voice, and I just have to feed a script into them all and record it, and then just copy and paste the audio into the script form, and I've got it my own show with the actors for free. Well, for the cost of an Alexa, which is basically nothing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Trek doesn't have to die. Trek doesn't have to die. I don't care what's on screen. It doesn't even have to have a screen. I mean, we could get animators then to animate it later. I don't care if it's animated or not. I just listen. That'd be good enough. So obviously that's not what's happening. Because if they did, that would just be too good. Hollywood would shut down Amazon if that was to happen. Hollywood would shut down Amazon. Thomas Potts says, yep, Kronos. She could go, hello, Kronos. It's Alexa Opre. LDG says, audio deepfakes are already a thing. Dan Ben says, a talking clock. Kronos says, Thomas Potts sounds creepy. Kronos is Bird of Prey. There's a storm a-coming. Apparently not. Dave G. Sounds says, you missed out on the $1 million Catch the Chat challenge. Too bad. It was worth $1 million. Son of a bitch. That would be me. It would be me. Catch the chat challenge and I would miss it. Kronos agrees. Mama Prey is not stupid. Aravic Saunders says Mama Prey is awesome and we love her. Oh, somebody else thinks that too. No camera. Wait, I don't think there's no camera now. Are there cameras? I think. Well, I guess I must have skipped.
You're welcome. Thank you.
A bunch of chat, but that's fine. I'm going to put on a commercial, then I'll be back, and we'll head to some Dear Bops. I'll be right back.
I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. It's the real. I'd like to teach the world what the world wants in perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a Coke and keep it company. A dream, a Saturday night, a great new taste. It's the Coke reaching new heights. Coke is just how you feel when you know it's for real. It's a kick, it's a hit, it's a Coke. Coke is it. I'd like to teach the world just how you feel in perfect harmony. For real, it's a kick, it's a hit, it's a Coke. Coke is it.
We know you. Let it rain, you say to her. We'll have a wonderful day. And you pour the Almaden. Almaden Chenin Blanc. Fragrant, fresh, delicate. It's one of your favorites. We know the wine you like because we've been making wine longer than any other California winery. We know you. We make your wine.
Hertz introduces great low January sale rates, like $69 a week here in Arizona.
Or only $79 a week here in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah, Arnie? Well, what about $78 a week here in sunny California?
Yeah! Or, OJ, only $59 a week here in sunny Florida. Brutal, Juice, brutal. Hertz, you don't just rent a car, you rent a company.
You don't just rent a car, you rent a company from Hertz. Speaking of Hertz. Holy crap. 43. 43 Dear Bops. My God, you guys are nuts. You're nuts because there was none an hour ago. Okay, maybe there were a few. There were some. There was someone from Wednesday. But today, holy crap, we got the vast number from today. Okay. Kronos, you saying Pepsi is better than Coke, even though Coke come out with that wonderful commercial? I don't believe you, Kronos. I don't believe you. Kronos says Pepsi's better. What do you think, Mama Bray?
Mama Bray agrees with him.
Mama Bray agrees.
I prefer Pepsi, though I drink neither of them anymore.
Mama Bray prefers Pepsi, but she doesn't drink either anymore. Okay, Dear Bop. Dear Bop opinions. World statistics. Oh, you son of a bitch. Somebody did this, and now they have all my IP info. I'm assuming that's why they did it. It's fine. I don't care. There's no secrets here. Should have just asked me to go to IP whatever. I would have displayed it. Riddle's random thoughts. I don't think that's true. Dear Bop, opinions. You can swipe the picture to see more. Are you a big brain with big dreams of space travel? Join Rapid Developer Community and solve weekly challenges for your chance to travel to the edge of space. No purchase necessary. See official rules for complete terms. Go away from keyboard. Far, far away. Well, that's interesting. But I don't think I would pass. I personally would pass. I would not go up to space as a tourist. It's not my thing. Dear Bob, are there any things you could do on your YouTube channel? Are there any things you used to do on your YouTube channel that you no longer do? Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, I used to be able to do like 6-hour plus streams, 8-hour plus streams sometimes. And I can barely do 2 now. 3. I think this is my longest one in a long time, probably. And I'm not going to be able to finish 43 Dear Bops. So, not to mention more that'll be coming in. So I don't know. I'll have to end this, and we'll finish them on Monday if everything's okay. Yeah, there's unfortunately I just can't stream that long anymore. Due to health effects. I also I just I don't know. I don't want to talk about what I can't do. We'll just worry about what I can do. And I can still, if I work on it, I think do a good rant or good review. And I hope I just like to keep you guys happy. Dan Ben says, I didn't see you swipe the other pictures. You just didn't like the first one. Oh, is there more pictures? You can swipe the first picture to see more. Well, I don't know what you mean by swipe. I mean, I know if I was on my cell phone, I could swipe. But see that you can't swipe. You know, on a computer, I just have a mouse here, Dan. I don't know. I'll close it again. I don't know what the hell that's from. So away. I'm trying. It says 1 of 3. Okay, maybe here. No. Play for a chance to win a trip to space. Solve challenges for more chances to win. It's not that I don't like it. And what's the third? Hack the galaxy. Okay, well, I don't like this. I mean, I'd rather the picture with Shatner. Play for a chance to win a trip. I like this one. I'll be honest. This one I like the best. If that's the question, I like number 1 the best. Go away from keyboard, far, far away. Even though that's not really a William Shatner quote, I like that one the best. Sorry, Dan. Sorry. You are correct. I missed that, and I apologize. Dear Bob, so what are you going to do after you finish your Deep Space Nine rewatches? I'm honestly not sure. My guess is Enterprise, but it's open to change. I'm right now I'd say Enterprise, but it's not a lock. Cronus, is there an edge of space? There's an edge of space, meaning that you're in the atmosphere, you're almost in space. Once you're actually in space, there's no edge of the universe kind of thing. At least we don't think that there is. Cronus says, can you hire Orion Snuggle Buddies? I hope so. I hope so. Dave G loves a good bird rant. Chronos says, oh wait, I mean Orion Slave Girls Snuggly Buddies Birdo Prey. Which either way, Chronos. Dan Ben says, when you have too many Dear Bops, you never know how many you're going to be able to, how many are going to be too long to read or nonsense. Yeah, that is a problem. But you know what? That's the way it is, and I'm okay with it. Dear Bob, check out this Office spoof by the Minions 2022. Only sound in this video is the theme music, if you're worried about copyright. Well, considering I'm the only one who can hear the sound, I'm not really worried about copyright. I'm just worried about the time. I mean, how long is this? If this is, 33 seconds. Okay. I appreciate it, but I'm going to take the call here and skip because A, I don't really like the Minions, and B, that whole video could cause a copyright issue. So, maybe if we were still looking in Dear Bob, I could have went on. Yeah, well, there's no point. There's no point. Okay, well, let me just, there's Minions. That's Dwight. That's Jim. It's Pam. Water cooler stuff. Oh, it's Chili. That's Dwight again. That's Angela throwing her cat up in the ceiling. And that's Michael. The Minions. Oh, Rise of Guru. That's very nice. I'll be honest. I don't like the Minions. And that little clip, I appreciate it. I do. But it didn't change my mind. Dear Bob. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Dear Bob, how do you get out of the friend zone? Oof. The short answer is you don't. The long answer is it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. It can be done, but it's not worth it. I know what you're saying, and I'm just going to tell you, it's not worth it. You can come up with all these reasons. Oh, it's fate. Why should 6 months really change? Had you met her 6 months earlier, your whole life would your entire, it doesn't matter. There is nothing you can do. Yeah, just don't. The best way, I'll tell you, you're not going to like it. The best way is to find some other woman you have zero emotional whatever with, but she likes you. She likes you, then you make the other one jealous. Once you get the scent on you that you have been with another woman, then she'll know. It's something women just have. It's I don't know their biology in this respect all that well, but yeah, it's weird how that works. And the problem is, what do you do once you're out of the friend zone? Because it's one thing to been in the friend zone. It's a whole nother to leave the friend zone and then get put back again. And that you might not be able to deal with. What is it that Spock says in Amok Time? Spock says, after a time, you may find that having is not so pleasing a thing after all is as wanting. It's not logical, but it's often true. Season 2, Episode 1, Amok Time. After a time, you may find that having is not so pleasing a thing after all as wanting. It's not logical, but it is often true. And that is what Spock says to the other guy, Vulcan, the one that T'Pring chooses. And it is 100% about a I won't say a friend zone, but a kind of forbidden relationship where the whole part of the relationship, the entire reason for the relationship is that it's wrong, is that it's secretive, is that it's scary, is that you know you're not supposed to be with this person, but you are. Okay? That is 110% what that was about. And of course, it just is. And now Spock is telling him, well, now that you have her, you're going to find it's not wanting. It was more to want for her than to have her. And yeah, I have to agree. I have to agree. More than once. And I tell you, it was shit. It was shit. Kronos is just orphan minors in Kuroga. Minions don't work for Kuroga, just orphan minors. Yes, this is true. I hope that helps somebody get out of the friend zone. Dear Bop, is it wrong to get a boner when you see a woman in Daisy Dukes and a crop top and then immediately lose it when you see 4 kids following her? No, it's not wrong in either case. Honestly, I'm surprised that you lose it because I didn't care about the kids or not. I mean, it just shows she's fertile. The Scent of Another Woman was a movie. I thought it says The Scent of a Woman was a movie. To have is to want. No, it's different. Live long and dump high strung. Kronos Vertebrae, you have the pond far for AOC. I still do. Mike Richards says she's all yours. Good luck, Bosco. Who said that? Dan Ben says the shortest Dear Bop sometimes get the longest answer. Lol. You know what, Dan Ben? That is an unequivocally true statement. I like that, Dan Ben. I wish I had a mug with that on it. The shortest Dear Bops sometimes get the longest answers. That is remarkable. Dear Bob, is it wrong to get a boner when you see the ex-sister-in-law in short spandex and a tank top? No, it's not. It's just biology. Hi, did you know that GetMyBusinessFundingNow.com can help get your business funded for $2K to $350K without high credit or collateral? Well, if I could get $350K without collateral, or hell, I do have good credit. I'll take it. Cronus says, wow, Bird of Prey, so you like donkeys. She's not a donkey. Words and Pictures, there was a Dukes and Hazzard quote from Mike Richards. It sounded like Dukes and Hazzard. She's all yours. Good luck, Bosco. Yes. Okay. Wouldn't it be Roscoe? Would it be Roscoe? Gorilla's Random Thoughts says, AOC reminds me of the ugly librarian in the old horrors who takes off glasses and burn out and then turn hot. Takes off glasses and bun out and then turns hot. Yes, exactly. Dear Bob, I was loving the latest episode of Strange New Worlds until the end. I'm sorry, what father would send their daughter off with some entity they didn't know or understand, regardless of their future and sickness? This was sickening to me. More fathers aren't needed sort of leftist bullshit. And as a parent, I found this ending insulting. Thank you. I agree 115%. Also, Avery Brooks would have taken personal insult that this was another father of color giving their kid up. Like, bye, take her. It is absolutely the wrong message. Absolutely the wrong message to send to the kids. The wrong message to send to other parents. It's the wrong message to send to aliens. No, you can't take our children. You can't have our kids, even if they have a disease. Remember on the Next Generation, even Picard, who's a Frenchman, I'm sorry, but even Picard, who's a Frenchman, and naturally, I know you say he's British. No, he's French. Naturally, wants to surrender, was willing to go to war to get the children back from that planet that was too much pollution to have kids. So they stole the children from the Enterprise. And it wasn't until, Beverly made sure that Picard was going to get the kids back. And I can't, you took my husband from me, so you got to get Wesley back. She put the guilt trip on Picard. And he's like, well, either you get Wesley back or you father a new child with me. He's like, I'll get Wesley back. Fine. Damn it. Chrono says, no, she's not a donkey. Bird of prey, more like horse face. Wow. Gary Katzer, a.k.a. Rock Solid Productions. How come the Washington Post can have a headline that is blatantly false and does not get questioned on it? There was no constitutional right that was overturned hence why it was a Supreme Court ruling and a specific case that was referenced. Please see attached for example I am referencing. All the best. Supreme Court overturns Roe v. Wade, eliminates constitutional right to abortion. I understand what you're saying too, Gary. True, there was no constitutional right to an abortion. If there was, it would say in the Constitution, you have a right to an abortion. Congress shall make no law impeding or whatever the right to an abortion. That's not what happened. What you say is correct. It is a false headline, but as they make the headlines, they are able to make the false headlines. So, they do have freedom of the press, and that is in the Well, that is in the First Amendment. So, that does have constitutional. Dear Bob, one of my friends hacked one of my accounts and switched my status to gay. Now all I get is dick pics in my inbox. How do I get him back? Don't be friends with him anymore. That'll teach him. Or send him all the pics. Maybe he wants them. I don't know. I would say friends like that are not friends you need. Chrono says it's like buying a blow-up doll. Dear Bob, do you think Christian nationalist agenda is taking over America? Yesterday I would have said no. Yesterday I would have said no. I don't think so. I don't think so. Roe versus Wade was terrible, terrible law. I support the right to choose, but Roe versus Wade is bad law. There is no federal reasons for having a federal right to an abortion. It is a local issue, and it should be, decided on a state-by-state basis. So I'm happy with the overturn of Roe versus Wade. Now I'll be happy when New York and California and the, more leftist places, they put in their constitutions, that it's legal, and the more conservative states, Texas and I don't know, Alaska, wherever, if they want to put in that it's not legal, let them go ahead and put it's not legal, and let people move where they want to live. I let there be a ramification. If you live in Texas, then you're not going to be able to have an abortion. Don't live in Texas then. I don't know what to tell you. There's plenty of places you can live. Yeah, New York, it's already approved. I mean, it's already, we're not going to have any slowdown here. Richie Poole says, Kronos, I'm back. What did I miss? You missed everything, Richie. Dear Bob, is the new Buzz Lightyear movie something you will watch in the future? Very, very unlikely. Unless Charlie wants to watch it one day. I personally, I don't see myself watching it. Dear Bob, a walk in the park can become a bad dream. For me, I don't see how that would, but I'm sure it could become a bad dream for somebody. Yes. Probably somebody who already walks. Dear Bob, which Frank Sinatra song? Wow. Which Frank Sinatra song would you recommend to be played at a wedding for the couple to dance to after the ceremony? I mean, there's just so many. There's so many. I'm sure there'd be one better fit for any specific couple. They would know what, but I mean, straight.
I'm joking. Never mind. I was going to say these boots are made for walking.
These boots are made for walking, says Mama Pray. Strangers in the Night, Last Dance. Those are both good ones. Oh, there's a song that what's the name of the song? The flying plates, the merchant's crate, the lovely loving and the hateful hates. Shit, what's the name of that song? That'd probably be. I don't know if that's a dancing song. Never mind. Yeah, do Last Dance. Last Dance. That's my answer. Last Dance. Dear Bob, are you interested in this new Beavis and Butthead? Yes. Now that is something I plan to watch. I never watched them back in the day, so I don't think they were sci-fi back then. No, they weren't sci-fi. There was nothing sci-fi about them. But I'm not watching it for the sci-fi. I'm watching it for the Beavis and Butthead. Now, I haven't seen Beavis and Butthead in a long time. But I watched Beavis and Butthead at a time where they used to put music videos in between the Beavis and Butthead cartoons. And I didn't give a shit about the music. This was still my pre-music days. I didn't like music. So I would just watch it for the Beavis and Butthead and ignore the music. Now you can't even get them with the music videos anymore because they lost all the rights to the music. Dear Bob, favorite ice cream cone flavor, please. What are you trying to break into my any of my accounts? Favorite ice cream cone flavor. It's tough. Obviously, I want to say chocolate. And I guess my favorite is chocolate, but I feel like chocolate with chocolate icing or chocolate sprinkles is just too much chocolate. So I generally get a vanilla cone with some type of chocolate covering. Fly me to the moon. That's a good one, Kronos. That's an excellent one, Kronos. Kronos is Bird of Prey. You need to make a karaoke stream. I don't like listening to other people sing, Kronos. And I've told this to people. I like singing. Don't get me wrong. I like singing. I don't like listening to other people who are, unless they're really good singers. Like, don't get me wrong. I can listen to Doomcock sing all night. But if somebody that was even twice as good as me was singing, I couldn't take it. Kronos is pressing his luck. Yeah. Dear Bob, I'd like your advice, please. Hopefully you can help, ? A friend of mine here in England is having an American-themed evening, and the menu in this restaurant for July 4th Independence Day celebration. I told him I'd ask Bob if you or Chad have any recommendations. Are there any 4th of July standard servings? Oh, absolutely. Do you have any suggestions for menu dishes, starters, main, and dessert? Any ideas would be appreciated. Thanks in advance for your consideration. Words and pictures, I assume. W&P. I've got you under my skin. That's another good one. Words and pictures. Okay. The main thing on 4th of July are hamburgers and hot dogs. And these are American hamburgers and hot dogs. Barbecued. Yeah. Preferably, yeah, barbecued. That's the way to cook them. They'd be delicious. Other places you can get other things. Sometimes you get barbecue chicken. The whole point is that it's cooked on a barbecue or a grill. It's a grill. Sometimes we call it a barbecue, a grill. Preferably a barbecue, but if not a barbecue, a grill works. A grill works just fine. Hot dog, hamburger, some chicken, any type of other meat like a steak, you could do that too. Those are the mains. You also want side dishes. We would do macaroni salad, potato salad, stuff like that on the side. Let's see. Desserts. Dessert is weird. I can't really think of a specific dessert. You could have a cake, just a cake that says happy birthday USA, something like that. It's more about the meat than people don't really. A fruit platter. You get a fruit platter or a watermelon, like a giant watermelon to cut up, or watermelon and a fruit tray for dessert. That works too. Starters, mains, and desserts. Okay, so mains and desserts I talked about. For starters, you could have like mozzarella sticks or something, or you could do some chicken wings. Chicken wings are a good starter. Yeah. Oh, you're making me hungry. You're making me so hungry. Words and pictures. I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July party. Chrono says, I'm waiting for Mamo Pray, another tale. Go whammies, go whammies, go. Oh, Chrono, she just started speaking to Sisso Pray, so I don't think you're going to get one anytime soon. Yeah, oh, I'm so fucking hungry. Potato salad, burgers, and hot dogs. Apple pie. A la mode. Oh, gorillas. Yes. Yes, gorilla. Chrono says, grill is quick, barbecue is slow. Grill is quick. Grill is quick. Barbecue is low and slow. This is true. Gorillas has got to go with a smoker. Just don't smoke bananas, says Kronos. I never knew about smoking bananas. Captain Phantom Nerd says deviled eggs. Really, I never did the deviled eggs on 4th of July. But yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Bird of Prey. Noted all of them. You're a star. Good luck, words and pictures. If you've never been to one, I hope you enjoy it. I hope it turns out well. Dear Bop, dear Bop. Dear Bop, why couldn't Odo have sex with Kira? I'm sure he did have sex with Kira. Who said Odo couldn't have sex with Kira? I'm sure it was the best part of their relationship. Kira is like, bigger, 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 bigger. Dear Bop, I hate having to shave my hair and wash regularly. Do you have any tips on how to cope with doing things that you don't like, but you have to do them the rest of your life? Well, you don't have to have hair. You could cut your hair. Oh, shave your hair. Shave and hair. You could shave your hair off your head. Then you don't have to wash it. Then you just have to shave more than you used to. So it saves time. You can just shave at one time and not have to wash. That said, if I was cursed with having a full head of hair into my, my 40s and 50s, God forbid I had to wash my hair. You know, fuck you. But God forbid, I would just shave. I would shave it off. As for doing things you don't have to do, but probably have to do the rest of your life, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, of course, there's things I'm going to have to do that I don't like to do the rest of my life. My thought is, well, my life is probably not going to be as long as it would have been had I not turned out this way, unfortunately. So I got to push to keep going because I gotta go. I gotta outlast Mama Prey, and she is not making it easy. Thank God. Thank you, God. But she's not making it easy. Kronos is Deej is the Charlie of father of Charlie. Oh, pray. No, Deej is not. Dan Ben says shaving facial hair all the time is annoying, and I do not want facial hair. Dan Ben, I have an electric razor. I use an electric Norelco razor. I keep it near me, and I just every so often go over my face. The tip is don't let it grow in too much. So make it part of your daily routine. I have an electric razor. I used to be able to take it into the shower. So that's what I used to do. I used to go in the shower, take my razor, and every day just do a quick shave over my head and my face. Of course, I had a mirror so I could go around the beard. But other than that, you know, if I didn't have the beard, I wouldn't even need a mirror. I would just use my finger to feel where the hairs were and just go over it once, and that would be it. That way, even if a day and I missed a spot, the next day I try again, and I would certainly get it. A Dear Bop retro game image. Space Invaders. You're saying Space Invaders didn't have the double ship? If you say so. If you say so. Richie Poole says, did you shave your nether regions while showering? What do you think? What do you think? Cronus says, I'm fingering the feel. Dear Bob, how interested in the next Star Wars TV show are you? 0%. Dear Bob, really need your advice for itchy rectum. No, you don't. I'm sorry, but not a day like today. Dear Bob, I'm from Kurdistan and have formulated a new rectal itch remedy. I have found in my marketing research that 56.5% of YouTubers experience itchy rectum while taping or streaming. I would like to give you a free sample of Rear Gear to try for yourself, just in case you have that itch down south. Please be sure to tell your friends that this is where they can order Rear Gear for a low price of $49.99 a tube, and it's available on any merch page. Thanks, buddy. I owe you one, Salty. I highly doubt that's from Salty. Dear Bob, hello. This is a phone call from earlier. We hung up, yes. Richie Poole, I will try not to think about that sort of thing. Well, why'd you ask? Dear Bop, way, no way, way. Way, no way, way. Dear Bop, is this sexy? The previous page is sending you to Futurama. Certainly not on Fry. The woman isn't awful. The woman's not terrible. And Gary again with the Gallagher versus Space Invaders. Okay. Okay, you got me. You got me. Gallagher is the one with the extra ship. So that means I had to have gotten through all the Dear Bops for today. And oh, okay. Not all that many left to go. Maybe we will finish it. Maybe not. Dear Bob, so what goes into your favorite burger or sandwich? Well, a burger would be obviously beef, ground beef, cheese, American cheese, cheddar cheese. Cheddar is less salt. So these days it would be cheddar. And you gotta worry about the bun you use. So you try to find for me, I try to find a low sodium bun. If I didn't care about the sodium, then whatever. I mean, I like maybe even like an English muffin. Could do that. Then on the burger, a fried egg, cheese, bacon. I can't eat bacon anymore, but when I used to be able to eat, I'd put bacon on. Obviously, mushrooms, like a good mushroom on there. You're just making me hungry. You're just making me hungry. Dan Ben says American like 7 or more kinds of meat in one sandwich, right? That's exaggerated, Dan. I mean, on a burger, most people, it's just a burger. It's just beef. Then a lot of places will do bacon cheeseburgers, or you can get ham, maybe bacon, an extra some egg or something. Very few places would do more than one extra meat on a burger. I honestly can't say I've seen any place that seriously serves 7 types of meat on a burger. On a sandwich that's just a sandwich, that could be anything. Sure, I mean you can have 3, 4, 5 different types of meat on a sandwich. Like I like, well, again, before I had to stop eating salt, I like bologna and ham and cheese. So I'd have 3 different things, maybe 4 if I had 2 different types of cheeses. Well, plus I'd have honey mustard. Honey mustard. Love the honey mustard. Oh, lettuce and tomato. Yeah, onion. Lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles sometimes, cucumber. Those are all options. All options. Hey, Resolute Germ. Hello. Qapla. Have you been in porn, Dear Bop? No, I have not been in any porn that I'm aware of. However, considering the sick things that are done in small hotels across the United States, I often fell asleep at night looking at those red lights in the ceilings, wondering what they were looking at. Finally, I said, if they want a show, I'll give them a show. Dear Bop, are you gay? No, I am not. If I was, I'd be looking for dudes, but I am looking for women. So women, if you're interested, I can promise you I'm not gay. Please make your way to Karoga and I will sort you out. Guys, better luck next time. Dear Bob, so do you like them big or do you recommend females staying natural? And a link. Now, I shouldn't click on this link because, I mean, I'd have to be an idiot to click on this link. So I clicked on the link. Oh, it's Marge Simpson. You know what they say, they're real if you can touch them. They're real if you can touch them. Personally, I would never try to pressure a woman to have any type of surgery that wasn't absolutely necessary. And it is not absolutely necessary to have breast enlargement. So I would say no. That said, if a doctor does it well, I'm certainly not going to say no. Dear Bob, what was your reaction the first time you saw a flip phone? I think like all Star Trek fans, I was like, yes, almost there. Almost there. Dear Bob, are you a logical man? And do you think people should be? Am I a logical man? I would say for the most part. Do you think people should be? Well, I think half the population should be logically men and half should be logically women. And that's about the natural percentage we find ourselves at. So I think we're close enough. As for the part that's actually logical, well, that I can't do much about. Yes, Marge Simpson got an implant. I know, Chronos, but then she had them removed. Dear Bob, is light beer one of the worst things made? Probably, except that I don't care for any type of beer. So I don't really care if it's light beer or not. I'm not drinking it in either case. Dear Bob, All Night Long is a song by Lionel Richie. Okay, thank you. Dear Bob, what of this Billy Joel you mentioned? So what? Billy Joel. No, Billy Joel is one of my favorite singers. So Aerosmith is an American rock band formed in Boston in 1970. The group consists of Steven Tyler, lead vocals, Joe Perry, guitar, Tom Hamilton, bass, Joey Kramer, drums, and Brad Whitford, guitar. Thank you, Aerosmith Wiki. Dear Bob, soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur, happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. The Big Bang Theory. Yes, I remembered it instantly. Dear Bob, hey bird, hope all is well with you and the family. I recently saw the Martin Show reunion and it was great, but got me thinking, how good sitcoms were so good back then. So wanted to know your top 5 sitcoms of the 90s. Mine are Family Matters, Married with Children, Martin, Seinfeld, and Everybody Loves Raymond / King of Queens. Huh. 90s. 90s. Okay, well, Married with Children. Okay. Let's. Number 1 would be The Simpsons. The Simpsons for the whole decade. The 90s is probably its best decade. So that is far and above number 1. Number 2 would probably be Married with Children. Seinfeld, I'd put in there, though. Truth be told, I didn't watch Seinfeld until way late 90s. It was pretty much ending when I started watching. I just don't remember. I don't remember what else I might have watched. Sitcom. I tell you, I remember Martin. I did not like Martin. Okay, well, okay, I'm remembering some stuff. I don't know if it counts as a comedy. No, it doesn't. I was gonna say the A-Team, but that's, hey, I don't think that was 90s. Oh, Mr. Belvedere. Was that too early? That was probably too early. Yeah, all those things were probably 80s. Never mind. Family Ties. Those were probably all either early 90s or 80s. Mid to late 90s, I can't really think. I've got a, yeah, I forgot. I've forgotten probably what they were. There was the dinosaurs. That was just a cheap knockoff of The Simpsons. I like that. The dinosaurs. That was one. I'd put them up there. The PJs. The PJs. That was, I like that. I don't know if Futurama was around in the night. No. Oh, Futurama started in Y2K. Okay. So year 2000. Never mind. Yeah, I would say The Simpsons, Married with Children, Dinosaurs, Seinfeld, and the Cosby Show. Honestly, the Cosby Show. Hey, we didn't know, and we still don't. No, I didn't like Friends, Richie. I didn't like Friends. I hated Friends. Stupid Friends. Frasier. Yeah, Frasier. I didn't watch it, but it was good. I didn't watch it, but it was good. Frasier. I would put Cheers. I'd put Cheers and Frasier above the PJs, now that I think about it. Anyway. What about Night Court? Oh, Night Court was good. I liked Night Court. Yeah. But was Night Court Golden Girls? Golden Girls, but again, was that 90s or was that pre-90s? I would have thought Night Court was too early. Anyway, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in the 90s. Nah, wasn't for me. Hakeem says you love the Cosby Show and you still do. Honestly, I don't hate the Cosby Show. If it was still on, I'd probably watch it. I wouldn't change the channel. Let's put it that way. I wouldn't change the channel. Richie Poole says Frasier was awesome, especially when they had Star Trek reference. Coach, says Hakeem. Maybe. I don't remember Coach. So that's it for the Dear Bops today. Let's see. Dan Ben says Bird of Prey. Futurama is an American adult animated sitcom created by Matt Groening that premiered on Fox March 28th, 1999. So there we go. It premiered March of 1999. Does it count? If it counts as a 90s sitcom, then Futurama takes the crown. With that, though, oh, well, let's do Wordle. Let's do Wordle while we're here. While we're here, I didn't do Wordle today, so we say we'll put night in for night for it. And we got an I and a T in the wrong spot. Let's see. Why there's no H? Damn it. Everything I want has an H after it. Okay. Tuvix? No. Tunic. No, there's no N. There's no T-U-I-T Toin. Richie Poole says start with Qapla. There is no Qapla. Inlet. That's a good one. Thank you. Thank you, Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Richie Poole says try boobs. Boobs. No. Okay. Well, we know the I, and we know it can't. We know, yeah, the T was okay. So we have an I, we have an E, and we know the T isn't at the end. And we know the I isn't at the start. So I really want to start with the T. T, E, I. There's no H, Kronos. There's no H, so it's not thigh. Maybe it's not T, but we'll put T, E, 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 tepid, says Mike Richards. Kronos would rather do Sudoku. T-E-P-I-D. That could be it. But it's not. But thank you, Mike Richards. So the T is not first. The E is not second. The I is not first. The I is not second. The T is not last. Okay. So the T is either center or second from center. So or it could be third. So T could be anywhere in the middle. It's just not first or second. I can be third or fifth. So there's another letter it's got to start with. Gorilla's Random Thought says Stein. S-T-I-N-E. No, there's no N. There's no N. There's no N from night. Is this a thing, Kronos? Yes, it can be anything. It could be a person, a place, a thing. Well, it's not a person. It's not a name. It's a word. It's a word. Can I sell a vowel? I wish you could, Kronos. I wish you could. If we're going to try a word just to get new letters, then we try one that has none of these letters in it. Well, okay, let's try S-T. Stink says. We could try stink. No, we don't want to try stink because I already know there's no N. I already know there's no N. But S-T-I, what else could we use instead of an N? Or what other two letters could we use that are not T? Stick. S-T-I-C-K. Stick. Let's see. Okay. So we got the S in the right place, and we got the I in the right place, and we got the T because we know the T can only be in one place now. So we have S blank I, okay, S X I T. And E. So it's got to be an E at the end. So S sweet, S-R-S-T. No, it's not T. S-O. Short. S-F. S-J. S-Z. S-X. S-V. Svite. Spite. Smite. God hath smite. Angry Kurdistan. Smite. Did anybody get it before me? No, they didn't. Smite. Oh, it could have been, no, it couldn't have been spite. I used the P earlier. Okay, there we go. So thank you guys. I appreciate the help. With that, though, I think I'm going to call it a day here. So thanks for coming. Sweet sounds good. Yeah, a suite. A nice, beautiful suite from a expensive hotel. Would have been good. Okay, Mom will pray. Oh, I'm sorry. I can warm it up in here. Take care all. Have a good night. Qapla, bird out. Howdy YouTube, this here is Birdo Pray 5, and I've got an original song for you today. It's called The Ode to the Unknown Subscriber. And it was written by me. One sad morning